Hi everybody, this is Lygia Mancia if we are friends on Facebook, and Art for Lygia if you are kind enough to follow me on Instagram, and Lygia in October here on the YouTube's channel. Then I don't know how long I'll be doing these videos, but I realized that I had not pressed play, and I think I spent a good 10 minutes talking. And then I noticed the screen went black because my phone went to sleep because there's no activity. And I thought I was recording. So anyway, backtrack really quick. I don't think I'm going to spend that much time blabbing like I had, but I am here on Tuesday, September 30th of 2025, here to come show you my very last page I'm going to create for the SeptemBER Zine journal project. This is the practice month, and the whole project is the BER Zine, B-E-R, Zine journals for the last 3 months of the year, which would be, or well, 4 if we count September. But there's October, November, December, and it is being hosted by the lovely, talented artist Mary Atelier. And I'm mispronouncing. I will get it correct one day. Bear with me. Here, let me scroll a little bit, just a teeny bit, so you can see the journal as I flip through and yap. And the BER zines officially start tomorrow, but she encouraged us to test it out and put together our journal, our zine journals, and play with them for the month of October, just to get a feel how we're gonna make our little test run, learn from it, and then, you know, try to create something every day, or, you know, a few days a week, but, you know, the intention of filling your BER zine for that month. And that's what I've been working on for the past 30 days. Not every single day, so sometimes work and life get, I'm not going to say they get in the way, but life happens. And we are there. And we don't have time to create every day. But I tried, and I had a lot of fun and learned a lot of things about me, about this process. Getting a chance to connect with a lot of other like-minded people, and as far as in creating art, and getting a chance to connect with others that I don't think I would have had that opportunity have I just sat around and done nothing other than watch. So I'm participating, and yeah, having really fun. So tonight we are going to finish the last page, the 30th page of this journal that I put together. Look at how glorious it looks with so much created. It started off of a flat, and tried to do a tab binding to put them together. I think I didn't do it all correct, but that's okay. I learned some stuff. I don't even know what I did there. Oh yeah, I think I know what that is. And yeah, so here we are on the last page. By the way, I think this has been my favorite. The color schemes and the palette are so cool. I don't know who sent me this sticker, but whoever did, thank you so much, because that's just a bunch of happiness, happy kitties inside that little jar. That maybe this is what this could be, my little jar of happy kitties. Sprinkle it out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I did say I was going to tell you, and I did find who inspired me from a Facebook group of called the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists on Facebook. And the person's name, her name is Joanne Price. And if you're interested, request to be added to the group. You just have to answer some few easy questions and agree to following some of the guidelines on there, and you're in. And I think it's one of the friendliest, most open and inviting and supportive group that I belong on the interwebs. So many people are willing to share their knowledge, experience with others, and I think that's the most uplifting way to make connections. And yeah, so here we are on my last page. So I wanted to make a page here for the last day of September, saying goodbye, but also welcoming in October, the spookiest month of the year. I'm gonna pull back a little bit so we can all see what I'm going to be doing. So that's my thought, is that I had in mind these prints that I made when gel prints that I made when I first started here in this journey. I want to say, shoot, 22, I don't know, but I was working from home 100% during COVID, and I made these prints on deli paper, and these kept in my head for so many years, for so long, and I knew I wanted to use them but didn't know what to do. So that's what I found. So that's when I realized that I was not recording, and I blabbed about it for what I thought. So crows, right? They're pretty simple. I think I made some pretty cool prints. This one, you can't really see the crow, but he's supposed to be in there somewhere. But, you know, I still can believe a cool background. But this is the one that stuck in my head all these years, and I knew I needed to use it. So spooky, right? Crows, ravens. It's probably a raven. I'm going to say it's a raven. Maybe a crow because it's got the shorter beak. But if you've not guessed it, I'm a big Edgar Allan Poe fan. And that's where my social media name comes from, is from a short story by Edgar Allan Poe, Ligeia. So I'm not going to spoil it. Go check it out. You can find it on the interwebs. You can read it for free. You don't have to buy the book or anything like that. It's a cool story, and I got into Edgar Allan Poe definitely in high school. I read him in high school, but more so when I got to college as an undergrad. I took, like every freshman has to take English, right? And I think most colleges make you take 2 English courses. At least English composition 1 and 2. And the second one was the best because they gave you the opportunity to select a topic that would center around everything that you read for that class, and then write a research paper, right? Because that's the whole point of the composition class. And I selected this short story, did a whole lot of research, right? It wasn't just about reading, was reading about, you know, what was happening during those times in society, because it was American horror literature. So Poe was just one of the authors that we read. We read a whole bunch of others, but it was the study about also what was happening in society that drove or that influenced the literature, right? And especially in horror literature, why were certain themes popular during certain eras. And so in any case, it was a very cool class. I wish I had kept all the books centered around that, you know, not just the literature, but the reading about, you know, what was happening in society, etc. What was the history taking place that influenced this horror literature genre during those eras. I find it very interesting. Maybe that's why I really love horror and why I watch a lot of scary movies. So as you know, I'm probably watching a scary movie in the background, and I got my headset so you cannot hear what's happening, but there is one taking place in my iPad. And so yeah, so that's the goodbye September and welcome spooky October. So that's what I'm going to use, Edgar Allan Poe, but I'm also going to do a little bit of a cute tribute to the zombies genre that we see a lot in movies. And I have this cute stamp that I got through PM Artst Studio. I think it's Christy Hartman. I may be mistaken, the artist who designed the stamp, but she's so cute. I think she's the most adorable one of the series. But anyways, that's what I'm going to do, is welcome spookiness, because I love spookiness. And goodbye September. It was a good one, good month of changes, but now it's time for the spookiness. So that's what I'm going to do here, is I'm going to cut it to size so that it fits into the page of my the last page of my zine. And I'm going to glue it. And then I think I'm going to, if I can find, I'm probably going to have to edit this video because I'm going to be doing a lot of sifting and sorting and probably going off camera. I bought a stamp pad, a white ink stamp pad, and that's what I want to use. Because I really like how it comes out with acrylic paint, but it's a little messy and I don't want to spend that time doing that cleanup somewhere in front of me in all that piles of mess that I have there that I have not sorted. Okay, so that's my idea. I may try to dig and find other little elements to go along with it, but that's what I'm going to do here. So I think that's what the first thing I'm going to do, try to figure out, do I want this orange? The orange, oh my god, it's been a long day. Obviously it is not orange, it is purple with a whole bunch of other colors in there, so maybe there is some orange in there, huh? It is deli paper, not very transparent, but we'll see. Maybe I'm gonna do something similar like I did with one of the other ones with a little bit of a transparent. Maybe I'm gonna stamp something for texture. Should I? What else should I put in the background? Something that's available here that I don't have to dig out too much. I could use this. It's got some copper ink left over. Yeah, see, I still, but why not? I'm gonna grab a little wet wipe and try to wipe it down. If I can find my wet wipes. Let me see. I think I see them. I need my glasses to see. So you're going to hear some rummaging. Maybe you'll see my big head. Let me see. All right. Hopefully these are not dried out. No, they're still moist. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, I was afraid. I haven't used them in a while, but they're still moist. So let me wipe this down. I think this is what I'm going to use for stamp some texture. It doesn't matter. It's just so that we can see. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? Now it's going to make me want to keep the wet wipe. Maybe do some spraying on it. That's all right. I don't have time to create a lot to keep all of this. Otherwise I would be. But I do have a journal that a friend I met online too, again, the makers of Mixed Media Art and Artist Group on Facebook, join it. In a swap we had that was hosted through that group, we became friends, I guess somewhat acquaintances, and we did a few exchanges. And one of our swaps that we had done outside of the group was to create a journal. And that really challenged me because I never created one. And she wanted to do something for last year around this time. So we did a swap in November, and it is the coolest journal. And I think I want to work on it. And she put the journal together. The pages are beautiful. Lots of painty papers. The girl is talented, or I shouldn't call her girl. She's a woman. I don't know how old she is. I made one too. It was my first one, and I was so nervous because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. What if it's stupid or something? But I had a whole lot of fun making that. Maybe I'll post my flip through of that journal that I did. Nothing compared to hers. But I think I want to work on that one too for Spooky Month. It's a lot. I don't think I'll finish it in 1 month because I got a lot of projects. I got the zines. I'm still taking my painting class, oil painting class on Saturdays. And I have this acrylic painting that I made for a friend that I started in the spring, and I've not finished it. Well, it is finished, but you know how sometimes, you make something for somebody and you want it to look as perfect as possible. So that's the phase that I'm at, that it's done. It's just that there are certain things that I see on it that I'm like, oh, I should fix that, or I should improve that, or so that's where I'm at. I'm just being fussy. And my friend, she's asked for it, and I just need to give it to her. And because she stopped asking me for it. So yeah, that's what I need to do. Okay, enough of that, right? Who cares? It's not going to be perfect. So I'm just going to put stamp on here just to give some texture, because you should still be able to see something through this paper, this deli paper. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't think it matters if it's oxides from Tim Holtz, or that's not what I want, or just permanent inks, stamping inks. Let me see. I'm looking for my box of where I put my supplies I limited myself to using, so I'm gonna find my this one right here. I'm gonna use black because that one was what will show up. I want to use her too. Maybe not here, but maybe another something else. Take something else and use it elsewhere. Oops, sorry, that was loud. I had a hard time finding this, and I had to rummage a lot. Rummage, and I was looking the wrong place because I had forgotten that I actually pulled it from where I thought I had it, because my intention was to use it in this zine. And so in the meantime, as I'm searching, I had pulled other things as my backup. And so I had thought maybe using one of these butterflies. I think they're cool, so I'm gonna try to find somewhere to use it. Maybe turn this into a bookmark or an envelope, or use it because I have prints out there that I'm supposed to use for my own junk journal. It's not a junk journal, it's just a journal. And or to use this too, which I love, this neon yellow, radioactive yellow is what I call it. I need to use this too. So anyways, those were my backups. So okay, we're gonna use the bat also from PM Artst Studio. I don't know if you can see it so well. Well, you'll see it here stamped, but it is a foam stamp. And I'm going to use some archival ink and just stamp away some texture on there, and then glue my page. Doesn't matter. See, isn't that cool? I just want to build some texture here. That's all that I want, because you're not going to be able to really see much of it. Maybe you will. You might be able to. Maybe if I do different colors, huh? That would be cool. No? Doesn't matter. Let's not overcomplicate it, Rebecca. It's supposed to be a simple page here. Okay. So that's my texture. And then look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, look, it does come out pretty cool. That's gonna come out pretty cool. Okay, so do I want the purple stripe? Because otherwise, I mean, either way, I'm gonna lose some side of the crow because the tail was all the way over here. So it's either I get the tail and then lose part of the toe, or keep the toe and then I lose part of the tail feathers. And how high do I want him to be? Right? Because then the zombie girl is going to go somewhere right here in the white ink. maybe I need to put them a little bit higher, right? So that it goes right there. What am I gonna do here? I got some decisions to make. Like that. Alright, it's the scary part in this movie. I'm watching The Ritual. Do I want to do it that way? Can't really dwell on it because it's that last page and right there. This like this, right? Okay. That's because when I did it a little. Okay. Oops. I hope I don't rip this scene here while I'm fiddling with it. Just gonna go up like this. Like that. It's a little off center, so just trying to fiddle around too much with it, Rebecca. Right, like that. Because I will put it there and then this right there, like that. So I am, should I use scissors or just cut it off like this? Oops, sorry, my big head is bumping against. Okay, on this side I'm gonna trim it with scissors. Here's my tiny scissors. All right, sorry to go silent on you. I don't know if you prefer my blabbing or not, or you just want to watch me and you want me to shut up. So I think I want as much as possible here, because here's where I'm going to use some pins here to hold this in place. Right? Because, oops. It's going to have to be a little bit off center. I can't get it perfect. Okay. Yeah, like that. Because then Zombie Girl has to be able to stamp on most of the black so that it'll come out. And I've not used the white ink. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go look for it. So that'll be an experiment. Uh-oh. Try to do it as high up as I can, and then we got the spillover over here. So, uh-oh. Sorry, Dom. Ooh. There we go. All right. Well, I'm dropping a lot of things. Not being careful. Careful. All right. Let's do it here, right here. It's all right, Rebecca. It doesn't have to be perfect. Ooh. All right, there we go. Well, I was gonna glue something, but I pushed all my glue sticks over the edge. Okay, maybe, yeah, like that. Whoops, I got off center. Okay, like that. There you go. And okay. I was gonna use my extra strength industrial strength glue stick. I don't know how industrial strength it is, but I knocked it over. So now I gotta come find it. Find one. Where's the other one? Here's the other one. Oh look, there's other stuff here that I pushed over the edge too. Maybe I need to bring this closer here. I don't know what else I knocked over, guys. Oh, I knocked over. No. Okay. A ver, Papa. Okay. I don't know where my big garbage bin is. Okay. I'm tired. I don't go to sleep on time. I stay up watching movies, and that's why I wake up crabby and tired. Anyways, I was gonna use this industrial strength glue stick, and it's from Aleene's. but I feel it's kind of didn't get my money's worth. It wasn't a very much. So I'm about to have to replenish it. I don't know about the industrial strength glue stick claim, because as I lay it down it slips, so I don't know. I'm still undecisive if it's worth the money. Let's see how things last, but at least I get a chance to adjust it, as opposed to some of the other glue sticks. It starts to dry up really quick. So hopefully, see, and I was saying that it gave me the opportunity to shift it. There we go. I mean, I guess it is industrial. There we go. I actually like this, and I want to smooth it out without my venture card, an old one. It's for public transportation. You refill it, but this one expired 2018, so, but it's good for these type of things that we do here. Everything has a purpose, right? Okay, here, let me do this. So there we go. It's gonna be as smooth as it can, but see, I like how you can see the texture. You can't really tell that it's a bath, but I'm pleased with it. I think I should have stamped over the fabric here tab. Ooh, that's the scary part. He's mad. He's not scared. He's gonna set them on fire. They're supposed to be, I guess, immortal humans, that they're granted immortality if they worship this deity from the forest, that from the Norse mythology. And if you follow and worship this deity, it grants you eternal life. But your bodies, the bodies get old, and so there were this room in the attic, I guess, where there were a bunch of forms that kind of look like twig people sitting, but they're just dried out people. They're still alive, and they sit around praying and worshiping this entity. And the guy is mad because this deity has killed off all his friends. And the guy, instead of being scared, he is scared, but he had a torch and set them on fire. That was creepy. Anyway, okay, so I gotta find this to stamp it, and I don't know if I'm gonna find anything else to put on here, but that's gonna be my page for that. And I can always come back and redecorate. All right, I think I know where I have that white ink pad. So you're gonna hear me rummaging over here. Rummage, rummage, rummage. Not this one. Not this. I think I put it. Nope. Oh no, I have some things here that I should look at. Okay. What is this? Oh, somebody sent me some stuff. Oh, I got a lot of cool things here. What is this? Oh shoot. Okay. I do want to do that. Maybe that's what I'll do. This. Purge some stuff because I don't know too much here. What is this? Oh my gosh. All these goodies here. What is this here? Oh yeah, this for my feeding. What is this here? Okay. What is this? Oh shit, this from somebody else. Oh my god, I get so many cool things. Here we go. I ordered some things in the summer. And I have this one too. Okay. And don't use them. Haven't used them. That's why I got no business of continue to order things. Where's my white ink pad? Oh shoot, I was looking for these. I was wondering. So I bought some Distress spray stain from Tim Holtz. Again, with the intention of creating. We all have intentions of always creating, right? It's white. I think this one would be cool to use, so I'm going to put it right here. There's my white ink pad. What are all this stuff? What is this? Oh, shoot. I don't even know where those blades are. I think I know where they are. A lot of embossing powder. Okay, Rebecca, focus. Let me see. Here we go. I found it. So I don't know how this is gonna work. There is another stamp I've been wanting to use as well. I don't know anything about these brands, so hopefully it's a good one. It's an all-round crafting pigment ink for embossing, general stamping, and scrapbooking plate. It's a heat-setting ink for fabrics, wood, clay, and more. Acid-free, archival, and fade-resistant, waterproof for watercolors and markers, dries permanently and quickly on most papers, raised pad surface inks, any stamp size. Hero Arts. Made in USA, assembled in Mexico. All right. I guess I should try it out first elsewhere. Oh, shoot. How do you open this? This is hard to open. Am I not? Oh, here we go. Okay. So I'm going to try it out here. Oops. Please don't knock stuff over again. Let's try it out on this one. Ooh, look at that. Super white. I think this is going to work out well. Okay. Let's see my little zombie girl. I got a zombie cat too. We can probably use this or maybe send it to somebody. Maybe to my friend Jean, who had some surgery yesterday. And yesterday she seemed okay, but she told me she was on morphine. She was still in the hospital. So I think she said they're going to release her today. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Jean, if you don't want me to talk about it. Maybe I'll shut up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. That came out pretty cool. Oh, I like it. Oh, now I gotta do more of these. Okay. It's gonna come out so nice over here on this dark crow. A cute zombie for spooky month coming in tomorrow. Chilling with the crow or raven. And yeah, so I'm not gonna overthink it right here. Maybe a little bit off center, right? There we go. Commit to it, Rebecca. Commit to it. All right. I think it's gonna come out good. Oh my gosh. How cute is that? Look at what it left out. Well, I don't know if you can see it. There's like some blackness over there. I hope that's not. Did I use this stamp before? Man. Oh well. Okay. That's all right. It's just a stamp pad, Rebecca. It's not the only thing the only item in the entire world. You can buy another one. I think it was maybe $8 or $9. But look how adorable. Adorable. Why am I so pleased with this? I don't know. But I am. Let me see if I can add anything else, any other elements here. Let me see. I got a box full of creepy Tim Holtz ephemera that I gotta use up. I got these. Not the people. We already got the zombie girl. We don't need another one. Or should I put in another stamp? You know what I should have done is I should have stamped the skeleton too. Maybe in the copper. No, I probably would have covered my crow. I do have these transparencies. Do I want to cover my crow? No, because I want the crow to be out there. Let me see, what else do I have here? I bought these from Tim Holtz, and I don't know how to use them. It says they're mini flare Halloween. But look, there's my Edgar Allan Poe. Maybe I should stick them on here. No, you know what? You know what, guys? I purchased these actual stamps online. And I don't know if they really are real postage. Last year. And I've been hoarding them. And again, I don't know if they're real, it's real postage. But check this out. I need to use one of these. I think they are real stamps. I think they are. Because it's got the little glue behind. They're old. Look at that. I think I'm going to use one of these. Why not? Isn't that what I bought them for? And we're going to stick it on there. So, let me see. They smell old too. I like things, not things, but paper that smells old. Reminds me of libraries. And I think libraries are the best. And I'm ashamed to say I have not stepped in one for decades. And there is a library right across the street from where I work. Should I do it here? Should I do it there? I think it's gonna have to go there, right? I think so. Should I put something behind this? Maybe. Let me put away my stamps here. But how cool is that? I gotta share these stamps. I can't hoard them all. Maybe I'll send some to Mary for her October zine. Who else is doing the zines that I could share with? But I don't know if people are Poe fans, so you know. You know, and I have my TV blaring. I just realized, because I leave it on for my cat, so he doesn't feel lonely all day long. Let me go turn it on. All right, that's okay. It's not like I'm embarrassed that whatever was playing, because I was actually lead PBS. So that it shows up in the ratings that somebody watches PBS all day, every day. Well, I can do here on this one. I'm trying to clean her off, but that's okay. I'll just do a soapy wash. But how cool is that? The white stamp. Okay. What was I gonna try to do? Something in the background, maybe a little bit more. Don't overcomplicate it, Rebecca. Maybe I'll put in a little pants. I got pants. Or I got bugs. No bug. The beetle, the golden beetle, that's another Poe story. There's like a little book that you can make. Can't see. My eyes aren't that good. Something words. Oh shoot, my eyesight is terrible. Let me see if I can read it with my glasses on. Oops, sorry. No, not even with my reading glasses can I read it. Okay. But you know what, guys? It could just be me, because it is me. That's why I can't see it, because my eye doctor appointment this month, she said I have the start of cataracts. At my age, I'm still not that old. And she said that, because I did complain. I'm like, oh, I can't really see very well from my glasses. Like, it's kind of blurry. blah blah blah. Fix me, fix me. I think a book would be cool. What if I... And so when she did my eye exam, she's like, yeah, your glasses are fine, your prescription. But it isn't fine. I can't read either. Yeah, it's gonna be sticking out. No. Maybe this, curious, like this. Could we? Maybe. This one's cool. You know, wicked, maybe wicked. Something wicked this way comes. That's I think that's a Ray Bradbury story. What about this one? Botanical? No. Yeah, so I complain about blurriness, that I need a new prescription. And she said, well, we'll adjust your prescription, but that's because you're getting cataracts. And that we'll have to monitor and think about in the future, surgery to get rid of them. But she said it's just a start. But I do notice like a slight blurriness in my vision, and it almost feels like it's more noticeable in the morning. I don't know what happens throughout the day. I don't know enough about that. I'll have to do some research. But it feels like, you know how when you wake up that there's the little, I don't know what you call them in English, but in Spanish they're lagañas, you know, the little whatever on your eyes. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, guys. Oh, this one would be cool. Maybe I do it here. It is United States postage. No, this is London. 31. No, it's not 31 today. It's 30. Just that slight, like, oh, I gotta blink, blink, blink to get rid of it. But no amount of blinking gets rid of it. So, so I don't know, guys. I think I tried to do, oh, look, this one is cool. You know what? I think I need to make these little things. I have like a little mini cabinet of curiosities, very mini. And I was buying some little miniature glass bottles. And I need to do something with that. Can we do that? Like maybe here like this. And then instead of gluing this, we just create like a little pocket. A little pocket, maybe? Or we could do it with one of these, right? Maybe. 13. These are pretty cool. So I think it's called Ephemera Pack. Halloween 2023. Maybe we could give her like a little, she's got a little bow right there, but maybe we could give her a little bat bow, hair bow. Yeah, takes away from her. Or I could do a circle one here. Just do maybe just a quarter here, so then this can be tucked in there, held in there like that. I could. Oh no! It's not quite dry, guys. I gotta leave it to dry. Okay, maybe I stop. It might be because it's not absorbent. It's got all this acrylic paint. So this might have to dry definitely before I close it up. This one is cool. For skill and amusement only. I don't know what that is. Oh, this could be the spine of a book. This one is pretty. Moss spines for books. Oh, here's a little miniature crow. But no, we're not going to put it there. I don't think that's how a crow sounds. They sound like, no, I can't mimic a crow. So the coolest thing when I was going to my eye doctor appointment, though, is I was walking. It's about a 15-minute walk. So I decided to walk from the office. I left a little early to get there. And while I was walking there, I could hear birds and crows like behind me as I was walking. But I think they were following me because for a good 3 blocks, I kept hearing them. They were not like fading away, you know, as you get further away from sounds. I think they were following me. And when I first heard them, I don't think it was yelled, but I had said out loud while I was walking, "Hello, Mr. Crows. How are you?" And in my head, I said, "Oh, they answered me back. How cool." But then after that, I kept hearing them, and I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. And I'm like, oh no, is that an omen from somebody? A message from somebody? What? Oh shoot, what was I gonna? Oh yeah, one of these, right? Okay. I gotta decide which one is it going to be. Is it going to be this one? And I'll go in there, tuck it in like that so we can see more of it. I think so. Or we use, speaking of eyes, this one, keep me in your mind's eye. That one right there. Maybe we glue it from here to here, right? And that's where we tuck it in. Do it from here to here. Option. I think these are too big. I'll do like this one, wicked. Maybe that's where we tuck it in there. All right, guys, I'm getting really tired, and it's 11:18. So I think I'm just going to finish this item, and we're going to leave this open here and go to bed. I know, so exciting. I'm full of excitement. I cannot hang. Even though I know tomorrow I could sleep in and keep bumping up against the stand here. So it's either this one. What does this one say? Alfred Parker, chemist. Penny Royal and steel pills. 1 pill 3 times a day. The High Street Utoxeter. I don't know what those Penny Royal pills are. Or White the Druggist. Keep me in your mind's eye. Nixam, Texas. I really like this and that one. Okay, so not this one, even though that's a cool one. But what does the I have to do with Poe? I'm going to put that for something else. That'll go be used in my, maybe I'm going to, that's what I'm going to do here, right here. I know it's kind of big, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to use glue stick. And I'm not going to ink the edges. Or should I? I mean, I've been inking everything. No, I didn't ink everything. Well, okay. We're not going to overcomplicate it. I'm just going to put some glitter glue along the edges here. Top it. Put the pin back. And then we're going to do it right here. Whoops. Poopsie. Not poopsie. Oopsie. All right. What is that little fly doing? Where did it come in from? Like that, right? I agree. Okay. Guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. Tomorrow. Maybe I can get up early tomorrow. Yeah, right. I should. I want to do some. I want to clean this room. My only objective for my day off tomorrow is I'll go grab something to eat at this Mexican restaurant down the block. It's a taqueria. Grab some breakfast, some yummy breakfast from there. No big deal. Come back. And then work on this, tidying up some more. I need to declutter some things here. And then construct my October zine journal. Work on my first page. And then try to clear off some room for my kitchen counter and set up my 3-in-1 I got a month ago. An appliance that's a toaster, an air fryer, a grill. It's just those 3? I think so. Toaster, air fryer, and a grill. And like a mini oven. I don't know. My sister convinced me to get it, so I did get it. Now I gotta find the room on my countertop to put that there. Yeah, that's how it's gonna go, like that. Maybe we could do it like that. So guys, that's it. Thanks for tuning in and watching. I really appreciate it. Till next time, tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.